what up, bro?
Wax, man, I'm hearing some bad things, man. This is not good.
What up? What up?
So the current news I'm hearing, and I don't know if you've heard this.
Nah, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
They're saying that Ray J supposedly tried to rig his fight and got bets placed on himself for up to $1 million.
Well, first of all, I don't know how the betting world works because I'm not a bettor. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. This is the first thing that he says in a response. You've been in the industry for a long time. You say you got all these relationships, all these connections, and the first thing you say is, I don't know how the betting world works. Come on, Wack. You gotta relax, bro. You really gotta relax.
I'm a $200 guy. I win and lose 200. I'm gone.
I know you have nothing to do with it, but
what I'm saying is, I don't know. So here's the first thing: when you coming with this type of shit, like you gotta have either somebody blowing the whistle, or somehow they know how they like tell. You know, I don't know how that shit work. So where's it coming from? What I'm getting to?
So they're investigating, and I'm hearing it's in the middle of the investigation. But what I've heard and said so far is the part that's confirmed.
Wait, slow down. They're investigating what?
They're investigating, trying to figure out exactly what happened in that situation, because Ray J made some questionable comments at the end. And
yeah, I mean, the comments is the comments, but what I'm saying is, for somebody to say, again, I don't come from that betting world, a motherfucker made bets on himself. How did they determine that? Or is this just some shit people saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm asking.
You understand what he said. You understand what he said. Them people is investigating, man. You know what it is. You just trying to act like you're oblivious and you don't know nothing about nothing. We know how you do, right?
They have spoken to the parties involved. Basically, somebody's giving it up, clearly. You know how this goes, like. Somebody's giving it up, and it's making Ray J look like...
When you say parties involved, right? Let's just do the math here. This is acting whack talking, right?
Yeah.
Right? Parties involved. Now remember, my name ain't on this contract, so
I know you.
I'm just right? So parties involved, it can only be two people, right? You got Ray, you got the two fighters, and then now this just me using common sense. If you got people betting, and somebody came for him and said, well, this guy told me to place this bet on him because it was a sure shot, then that's another kind of party. So what I'm asking is, we can exclude Ray J because I don't think he would say that against his...
Hold up. You gonna say we can exclude Ray J, and Ray J's the one that came out and said it? Hey, Wack, you've been too used to talking to the people on Clubhouse, bro. Yeah. You really got to listen to yourself. You know, because you sound crazy.
So, I don't think Super Hot Fire would say that unless he said, I was approached, I agreed, and then I was like, fuck that, I don't want to be a part of it.
Hey, because I don't know how far this goes, I just know that I know some details to go for. I'll give this detail. They said apparently there was a conversation that happened at a party in LA before this happened that supposedly preempted what was supposed to happen. It just didn't go as planned. However, based on how, again, these are competitions that people care about. It's supposed to be fairness. These type of things can't happen, and that's why they're launching this whole investigation. But that's what they've figured out so far. So they've heard the number.
That's too much detail. That's too much detail. There was conversations had at the party. They know the detail. And I'm going to tell you this, right? Act is not telling Wack everything. He has a relationship with Aiden Ross, right? And if we being real, right? Act makes money by Wack calling in. But Act can't get no millions of dollars of deals with Wack. He can get them with Aiden Ross. He can't get no millions of dollars of deals with Wack because Wack has nothing to offer. He's not doing no deal with Blueface. So he can't make millions with Wack. He can make a couple $100, $1,000 messing around with the call-in. Cool. Aiden Ross, he gonna get a lot more paper. So he ain't gonna mess his relationship up with Aiden Ross. He gonna string Wack along to get Wack to talk. Let Wack go ahead and talk, because he gonna tell on himself, which he does every time. And trust and believe, Aiden Ross is listening. As Ack is on stream, Aiden is listening to everything that's being said. He know Ack is doing this on purpose. Just keeping it a buck. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all y'all.
That's the second thing I heard. Earlier I heard.
What'd you hear?
Ray J had an agreement with Super High Fire, and this came from Adam. I don't know who told Adam this.
Okay.
Super High Fire, that nobody was gonna knock nobody out. They was gonna let it go to decision. But now you're saying
that's rigging the fight. Hold up. So you heard that it was an agreement to let the fight go to the distance? That's rigging the fight. What is he talking about? And you heard this? So if you pay attention, right? When Wack is acting like he doesn't know too much, but then tell you what he knows every damn thing. Straight up. He knows all the details and more. But he's acting like he only knows a little bit and only heard a little bit. That's his game that he liked to play.
That's what plays. See, that changes everything.
So, all right, I'll spell it out a little bit more. From what was kind of communicated to me, they said Ray J pulled up, got 20 bloods outside, told the nigga if he don't throw the fight, because they agreed before that he needs to throw the fight. If he don't throw the fight, he gonna get fucked up. That's why he hightailed out the building. But there was about $1 million in bets supposedly placed that Ray J was going to win some way, somehow. Obviously,
here's the thing.
That's too much detail. That's too much detail for that just not to happen. That is too much detail for that not to have taken place. Hold up. Identifying the bloods, identifying how many people, the bets, is too much detail. Come on now. Let's just be real. Too much.
Hey, so that means Super High Fire had to say this, right? Now, if Super High Fire said this, I gotta call him Cap on Ray J pulling up with 20 Bloods because he ain't been moving like that. I know he ain't been moving like that because I would be the one to send that, right? So if Super...
Hold up, man. Hold up, man. You hear Wack? I know he ain't moving like that because I'm going to be the one to send that. Always want to be the man in the middle like he calling shots. But when shit go down, he don't want nothing to do with nothing. Everything else, he don't want nothing to do. But if it's somebody calling a shot to do something, you acting like you was a part of it. I'm telling you, Wack is Fufafi. And to line you up quick.
Super Hot Fire said that. I'm going to warn him. If he's saying that, that makes it look like that's some federal RICO type shit.
Wait, hold on now.
Right?
We're talking about regular fight. That's it.
No. If Super Hot Fire said that Ray J pulled up with 20 Bloods and propped them and gave him this ultimatum, we just keeping it real. That's federal shit because you're talking about gambling. Right?
Well, it's already federal if they actually agreed to do this. This is...
No. What that makes it is, that's on two people. But if you got Super Hot Fire saying, well, I was forced and pressured to do it because of this element, then that shifts it to one person. Now follow me.
Okay.
In the event, if this is what's happening, one thing I know about Ray J, he's a seasoned vet. He's always going to have something to cover his ass against a lie. I know.
So I'm going to tell you like this, right? Wack thinks that Ray J is going to be able to counter and say something to the feds to put Super Hot in the hot seat. When Ray J and his crew is the one wanting him to take the dive. Because he said, you messed up the money. Super Hot, we know damn well Super Hot wasn't coming to Ray J saying, hey, yo, let's do this. Come on now. We know Ray J is the one trying to put it together. We know that. We not going for him trying to act like Super Hot was the one setting this shit up. This shit, Wicked100 and Ray J. If we being real, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
know the 20 Blood shit is a fucking lie because I was left all the way out of him even fighting. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no 20 Bloods pulling up with Ray J, and I don't know. He's not gonna do that if he's trying to hide something from Wack, because he know one of them niggas is gonna call and tell me.
Okay,
he can't control them niggas by saying, don't tell Wack. That's a red flag. What you mean don't tell the homie?
All right. Ignore.
Listen to what Wack said. You can't control them. So you mean to tell me Ray J can't talk to no Bloods without you? You mean to tell me Ray J can't talk to no Bloods without you? Nigga, that don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense, Wack. You just be talking. We know damn well something happened. There's details there. Them details ain't there for nothing. Come on now. You think that by and I don't understand why Wack thinks because he goes on the internet and try to lie and manipulate shit to the people that them people that he's with don't know what the hell going on. Or maybe he's doing that to act like he's not giving the information in detail. Because he gonna be truthful with the feds. Oh yeah, that's one thing we know. That boy gonna be truthful with the feds.
Ignoring that though, do you think that Ray J or anybody he would know would be putting up bets, heavy bets, saying he would win because there was an agreement that Ray J was going to win the fight?
I think niggas will bet because they thought Ray J would win the fight. Couple million, absolutely. But you know, let me stop saying that because I don't know how niggas bet on that app. I've never bet.
Listen to him. Listen to him. Always telling on himself. When you let a liar like Wack talk, they always gonna reveal shit. Yeah, every time. Yeah. You see, he get the stuttering, but he telling at the same time. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
But betting on the app. So couple million or a million when you dealing worldwide might be a drop in the bucket. But I can't, if you telling me 20, 30, 40 million and all these things.
No. I'm hearing up to $1 million in bets look like they may have been connected to this. It's being investigated.
Now I'm asking you, is that a lot of money dealing with a mobile app? I don't know. It don't sound like it. $1 million, but if this app is like some worldly shit, and you got 500,000 people watching, a couple niggas bet 1,000, and a couple niggas bet 200. That leaves 200 people betting $1 or $2. So is that like abnormal? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
So I think the investigation would be on, is there any connection to anybody who put a significant bet that Ray J was going to win and Ray J, because it would validate that maybe Ray J is like, hey, listen, I already got the fight fixed. Put money on me. We going to split that bitch up later. You get what I'm saying? Now,
I can't go with that because if I go bet on Floyd Mayweather, I got a connection to fucking Floyd Mayweather. If I bet it on Adam 22, I got a connection. Maybe I think that's what it is. I'm going to be real. I thought Adam 22 had a chance at winning that fight. Really, personally, right? I didn't know he was going to do what he did. I'm watching the nigga train for 6 weeks, running up mountains, sparring and shit.
Adam?
I had no idea he wasn't going to go. Yeah,
you ain't see Adam run no damn mountain. Wack, stop it. Wack, you ain't see Adam run no.
I ran the mountain with the nigga.
What?
I swear to God, the Calabasas stairs, I bet you when you come in town, your ass will fall out trying to do that run. I swear to God. Blueface, it's on social media. And that nigga ran it 3 times, not once. I only made it once. Adam ran it fucking 3 times, up and down, right? So what I'm saying is, just because you got some people tied to Ray J, fans or family, that's betting on him, what the fuck does that mean, bro? Unless one of them people say, hey, I was told this and guaranteed this, then it's a problem.
So do you think, and I think what started all this is, I'm still confused why Ray J would say that in the ring, saying, hey, you fucked up a lot of money for us. And I'm looking at him like, I mean, even Ben Nadal was confused.
Bro, I'm going to be real. If he wouldn't have laughed and giggled in the middle of it, bro, Ray J, when that fucking camera's on, dude is a fucking troll actor, bro. I'm going to be real. The niggas when that camera come on, it's lights, camera, action. If he wouldn't have laughed in the middle of that shit, I would have said, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, Wack, you trying to cover it up, and you know, you sound funny, bro. Yeah, you know you sound funny. You can't cover this up to make it look like it's something that is not. Ray J said what he said. We heard it. He said it.
Go look at it. When he laughed in the middle of it, I think it was a little embarrassment, a little, let me get the light off of me. This nigga, the homie who be hosting, like, nigga, you got knots on your head. I think the nigga was a little discombobulated, but when he laughed in the middle of it, go look at it. I was like, this nigga trolling. That's what I thought.
You might have a point with that. The only thing I would say, I have gotten word. They say that Ray J will not be paid for that fight, which is now, this is like the second fighter that's been associated with you that there's a payment issue again.
Nah, ain't no associated with me.
Well, I know.
Damn right he associated with you. Y'all close. You defending it. You acting like he ain't do nothing wrong. Yeah, associated to you. You think that Aiden ain't thinking that he's associated to you? This why Aiden won't pick up your phone. This why he's not answering the phone for you. Because he knows you're trying to be slick.
Well, I know you're not involved, but he is a.
You can't. That ain't no second fighters. Blueface felt the way he was felt. He felt he was robbed of the fight. I thought personally Blueface won the fight, but I told him you fighting a local native, you got to whoop his ass, drop him, knock him out. I get it. You're not coming.
He didn't do that. So you told him to do all this. Obviously, he couldn't do that. He lost the fight. He lost the fight. The boy knocked him out the ring, what? He got knocked out the ring. This will teach Blueface a lesson. Never get in the ring with somebody that's 100 pounds heavier than you. You can't beat him in the ring. Yeah, he thought he was like that. That's all.
I'm coming to Vegas and not dropping Floyd or knocking him out just because you had a good fight thinking you're going to get the decision. I understand the politics of it. This situation, Ray J clearly got knocked the fuck out. Second round, right? So now what was weird is Super Hot Fire not throwing no punches the first round. Maybe he was just bullshitting, entertaining the people. So I don't know. I ain't talked to him.
So what I was told, they said the guy who's running Brand Risk at the end of the first round, he walks over and he says, "Motherfucker, you better throw a punch because you ain't getting paid." And the guy said, "Oh, what? Oh, let me go knock that nigga out." So it looked like he gave up. I don't know if he was down to do whatever, but he was like, "Oh, what? Let me start letting them hands go."
I heard. Now, see, that don't make sense, and I'm gonna tell you why that don't make sense.
Hey, Wack, we gotta be real, Wack. You're hearing shit from third party people over here. Ak is hearing shit directly from Aiden Ross. That's the difference. You hearing shit from Adam. You hearing shit from everybody else. Ak is hearing shit from Aiden. Somebody that you can't talk to on the phone anymore. So what you're hearing isn't as accurate as what Ak is hearing. If we being real.
Don't make sense.
Go ahead, tell me.
First, I heard Aiden in the first round.
Yeah.
You can hear it on the commentatorship saying, "Jordan, why isn't Super Hot Fire punching?"
Yes, he was asking him, and then Jordan walks over, supposedly.
Now, let me tell you why your theory don't make sense.
Tell me.
I know when Super Hot Fire gets paid.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
Just put it like this. It ain't even 15,000.
Okay.
Right? So, if Ray J and him got a deal to throw this fight that's worth millions, why would he give a fuck, bro? He only got one more fight left with Brand Risk. So that's 30 grand total max he can make. I know his whole shit, right?
By the way, Wack, you're proving a point, Apparently, the conversation that happened between them, they discussed the fact that the dude only had one more fight left, which is incentive to say, let's get the bag now.
We've all been knowing this because he signed a 4 or 5 fight deal. Like, this ain't no fucking secret, right? So listen to me.
You hear how Wack throws that out there about his contract and, you know, how much he's getting paid, you know, the details. Wack, why did you say all this for? Huh? What was the reason to put that information out there? And everybody knows this. Yeah. Dirty player.
To me, for dude to walk over the dude and say, if you don't throw a punch, you ain't getting paid. And he know, allegedly, he's in a situation with Ray J where he can cut up 3-4 million. Why would he give a fuck about getting paid the $15,000? That don't make sense, right? That threat from Jordan or whoever wouldn't have made sense. Fuck you and your 15, bitch. I'm gonna run this thing and get.
Hey, Wack, that don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. When a nigga understand that it's illegal to rig a fight, niggas is not playing with the feds for some money that you're not even going to be able to enjoy. Let's make that make sense, nigga. Niggas ain't playing with the feds for some money that you ain't going to be able to enjoy. You ready to catch a case and you can't even do nothing. As soon as you get the money, you call the case. Hold up. That shit don't even make sense. But Wack be on here talking like people supposed to believe it because he said it. This shit wild.
Get paid from this side of it. I'm just being real. Like,
and I hear that point. I got a response for it. The response is, if we are honest with ourselves, Ray J didn't even look like, even if the guy wanted to throw the fight with him, that Ray J could completely, could knock him out or even submit him. Ray J don't look like he could have ended the fight. So it would have never looked believable. Ray J came out and he didn't really throw a punch the first round either. He just came out with aggression.
Let me tell you why it would have been believable.
How?
You ready?
Tell me.
For the same reason why the fight after them that lasted 50 seconds was believable that MMA, the dude claimed he was choking him out. We got one nigga choking one nigga out, and then all of a sudden it's a flip, and the dude taps the first millisecond of the choke out. So,
what does this comparison have to do with Ray J and Super Hot situation? Nothing. It's like Wack's comparisons are nowhere near similar. Nowhere near. Straight up. I don't believe anything Wack says. Nothing. Anything associated with him, anything he's involved with, when he tries to explain it, I do not believe it. This is just facts. I do not believe it at all. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
So what I'm saying is, it's just real shit. Because when I saw that shit,
Ray J never got him in anything like that. Ray J couldn't bring him to the ground.
What I'm saying is, me and
he
you
had his hands down, ducking every punch, so Ray J couldn't even hit him. Honestly,
if me and you are rigging a fight, and you're supposed to win, right? I could definitely position myself for you to look like you're choking me out, not tap out. This ain't boxing. He ain't got to knock him out with his hands. Look at the next fight with the big dudes. Dude tapped out in a millisecond. Look at it.
And I'm gonna agree with you to some extent. Here's the problem, right? The problem is, I believe Super Hot Fire knew if he put hands on Ray J, as soon as he hit Ray J, he got knocked out. So this is why he never hit him the first round. He's hoping Ray J could try to hit him, that he could try to fake it and then basically realized, like, yo, bro, I can't fake this shit. And then he's realizing, yo, this is not going according to plan because Ray J don't even have a move to try to get the win. He doesn't have a move.
Bro, when you're dealing with MMA, you're not dealing with all boxing. I swear to God, did you see that next fight? The choke out, millisecond choke out. I want you to look at it.
If you're talking about Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley, by the way,
did you see that shit?
Yes, but that was actually a legit move that people could believe that you submitted to. Ray J wasn't doing anything that anybody could have believed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Ray J gave a better. Obviously, he threw a punch that Adam never did, but he basically did Adam 22 in there. Let's be honest.
No, but what I'm saying is, bro, because it's MMA, right? They could have did a fake choke out, any fucking thing. He ain't have to knock him out with his hand. That's all I'm saying, right? Because the next fight after it, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know, I didn't believe none of that shit. I swear to God, I was like, what the fuck?
Wack, stop lying. You always say you swear to God and you lying. Like, what does the other fights have to do with Ray J shit? You know, Wack's so used to telling, you know, he's always bringing other people into his conversation. Straight up. Just keep it a buck. Appreciate that super chat. Ray J can't even throw a punch. Why would I let him win? It's crazy. Smash that like button, the subscribe button.
What the fuck is this? Like, I'm like, this shit ain't cool. Like, dude was, first he had the dude, the next thing you know, the dude had him, and I swear to God, action chat, it was like 1,000 dude tapped out.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck?
From what I heard.
Wack, we all watched the other fights. None of those other fights looked nothing like Ray J and Super Hot fight. None of them. You can't compare it. We all seen Super Hot didn't throw a punch. Ray J looked totally uncoordinated the whole time. Even when Super Hot wasn't throwing a punch, Ray J punches look so uncoordinated. Come on now. We all seen it. Just being real.
The conversation was Ray J better get up out that bed before he end up in handcuffs, because in reality, Brand Risk did nothing wrong. By the way, they're apparently going to send me the documentation of the, well, actually, don't send it to me because that's somebody's medical.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. Listen, bro, I don't know how, fucking mobile apps with betting and how you can tell. I don't know how you can tell who's with who and who. I don't know that, bro. I don't know how this shit works. I don't bet. I'm not a bet man like that, right? So, but I do know this. If somebody was told, hey, bro, I need you to put up $100,000 on this fight, boom, boom, boom. And this is a dude that he ain't.
Wack, you just told us you don't know how the betting works. It's either you don't know how the betting works or you do know how the betting works. It's always, I don't know something, but then you're trying to explain why something went a certain way. It's why you can't take them serious.
He ain't betting, he ain't none of that. And he puts that $100,000 up and it don't go the way it's supposed to go. I can see an individual like that blowing the whistle. Now, if that happened, if they were able to say, these people right here, we got an email on them or whatever the fuck, let's contact them and dig around and ask some questions, and they said that, that's a problem, man. But I don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing with this type of shit, we can assume anything. I assume Ray J was trolling when he started laughing. But if a motherfucker ain't got somebody directly saying some shit.
Of course they got somebody directly saying something. It's too many details. The man just told you all the details, and you still acting like if they ain't got somebody directly, somebody let them know. Yes, Super Hot, let them know. This is what happened. You think that nigga wanna be locked up in the feds because Ray J and them pressed him, and he wanna, stand on some type of business? Shit. And it's why you can't be aligning yourself with people. Keep people away from you. Niggas will bring your ass down fast.
By the way, I'm hoping this is not true, because if it is true, it means that Ray J fought for free, and also the people that betted on him lost like $1 million, and they thought it was going to be an outcome that, by the grace of God, it wasn't rigged. But at the end of the day, this is serious business. You can't even attempt shit like that. That becomes federal crimes, So,
I mean, listen, I understand that. And me personally, I wouldn't have allowed him in the ring because I know he can't pass a physical. I see the medication he takes, bro. Nigga can't tell me nothing.
They're saying that he went through the normal check as every other fighter, and they said he passed.
Okay, now listen to me.
They said it was. They checked him twice.
I want you to look this up. Look up if a fighter has been diagnosed with heart failure within a 6 to 12 month period. Would any commission ever allow him to fight? Hey, bro, 600 took a knee, and he was restricted for 3 months. He didn't even get knocked out. He took a...
Obviously, y'all was lying about the heart failure. That's just obvious. Y'all was lying about that. Because if that was true, it would be records of it, and it would have showed up when they checked them, when they had to clear him. Obviously, y'all was lying about that shit, Wack. Y'all lied about that so that he can get back in good graces with Princess, nigga. That's what y'all did. Y'all manipulating the system.
A knee, and you're automatically restricted for 3 months. I can't see a motherfucker who just had heart failure, who's on 6 different medications about your heart, even being allowed to fight. Like he shouldn't have even been considered. Now this shit is, the world watched this nigga laid up in the bed. The world knows, you can Google this shit, that this nigga had heart failure like 6-7 months ago, bro.
Let me ask you a question, because I think people seeing him in the hospital bed. Maybe you don't know, and it's fine if you don't know. Is Ray J trying to sue like brand risk for going for fighting?
I mean, Ray J ain't no punk with it. He ain't gonna lay down. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He ain't no lay down type dude. He been in this industry over 30-something motherfucking years, and you know that.
Well, hold on. I know you don't like.
That don't mean he can't get indicted. You talking about he ain't no lay down type of dude. Yeah, we know he'll do just what you do. Make sure law enforcement got information. But when it comes to situations like this, if Super High Fire is speaking about it first, they gonna go with the person that speak up first.